NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already here, they're audible to something else.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, Dragon 60.
Slot man moves right. Right to the air is Daniels. And got his man complete. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Jalen Ray.
Alright, can we go with this bullshit, bro?
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Dolphins 0.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
2 The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know what they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
19, Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Front row 80. 65, top row 18. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60, Cub 19, Cub 19, Warriors 70.
Now Daniels. Evans has it left side. There goes a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's got a man wide open for play. Touchdown, Washington. Lawrence Cager, 39 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
I'm playing with me fair. Losing no huddle bullshit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for this. And if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Broke off by Achane. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, dear.
Incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Tua sets up to pass it. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's my fault.
The Dolphins at 8-2 on the year. They come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now Tua going to change the play. Now they'll audible to something else. Up the middle, Achane. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
21G.
Smith catches left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's Daniels. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Pretty good coverage there from Jordan Brooks. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
19, 19.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. There he goes, left side. He's got a full head of steam. Touchdown. Devon Achane with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And the Commanders first down.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking deep downfield. He's got it with the 15. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown Washington. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically,
that breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It was Daron Payne who got in there to make the play.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around.
18, pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll empty the backfield. A 5-receiver set on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Left goal 80. Top 19. Top 60. Top 6. 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Get it? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Panther 70 Lions.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 65 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut it. Cut it.
And they go play action. Daniels. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Dolphins.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh my God.
With a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As they'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 10-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
20 TX. Hey. Let's go. Snap. 20 TX.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
TX. Get set.
From midfield, here's Tua. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to pass. Tua. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Solo left side. 21G. Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First down and goal to go.
They'll come out in the pistol. Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
Achane. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
They'll run it. Achane with it. And this time he is in. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit.
He's got him in, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards from Commanders territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
TX. Double 1 hard. High. Out.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here this week. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Lane, 59 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. An extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Commanders 35.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a second and 10.
Ready.
Tua going to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Go ahead.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings up second and
So
10.
nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Von Miller. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
20, TX. Go, one, hard.
They'll look to throw. That's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know what to call it.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rip, and they get off the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Tua. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Right here.
They'll give this to Achane. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. This 2nd and 4.
Go ahead. 18. Watch it, Oscar. Run it, roll.
Achane on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it. but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Turbo three, kick. Ready.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now run by Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Second and 10.
Solo left side. Big T.
Back to throw.
Oh,
His throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, Achane. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to make it a 2-score game. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's second and 10. They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Panther 11, Panther 19, 70, Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19, 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
Cup 19. Cup 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Daniels. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther and look, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
All right, fellas, listen up.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
8-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
20, TX.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Lions. 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Ready, shot? Ready? Out!
They'll run again. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it? 19 Tiger. Let me lying.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Dolphins, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.